And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. First
and
pitch
now,
coming your way next.
Your Chicago Cubs.
Just about set to go. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Shota Imanaga. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Chourio measures 6 feet even, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. And that is out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
2 down, bases empty. This is Bryce Terang. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting fourth, the catcher, William Contreras.
Runner at first with 2 away. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. And a foul ball. Terang leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that
Ball.
just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Frelick.
So digging in, Sal Frelick. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And that one is inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
In the air, left side. Pulls it in on the run. Brewers strand a couple. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, and today's starter, Freddie Peralta.
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. And that one in the air, center field. Chourio has a beat on it. 1 away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Ian Happ up to hit. Just missed. Outside with a breaking ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a pop-up. And it's caught for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. That one's in there. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. And that's too high.
Ball, that's high.
Fouled off left side. King Tuck goes down on strikes. And the Cubs are down in order. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn. Shota back to work. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Next offering, he's in for a strike. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside low, and a count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one just misses.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Kicks and fires. Into center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So up next, Isaac Collins. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Shota, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Stays alive. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. No score here in the second. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That's out to center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Caleb.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman. He swings and fouls one off. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. And that skips in the dirt. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That's hard hit on the line. Freeland makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting 6, the catcher, Miguel.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Fastball is outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one fouled hard the other way. 2 outs. Just missed.
2-1.
Hit in the air, center field. Chourio under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. Top half of the 3rd inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. And a foul ball. This one popped up. Corner. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. His first at bat was a strikeout. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that's outside. And the count is 2-0. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Bryce Terang in the Milwaukee on deck circle. Top of the 3rd, no score. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike one. And there's a foul ball. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner, and that keeps the inning alive.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in there. 0-1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one fouled off.
One and two.
In the dirt. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 hit, 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Tied 0-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. Line to left. Dives. What a play.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets, pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
1 out, bases empty. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
The
Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. That one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
That's down. Ball.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. The 1-2. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So the batting order turns over. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And a breaking ball misses outside. One down, base is empty. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Peralta maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Throw to first in time.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path, and they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate, so that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The right fielder, number 30.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike.
0-1.
Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And there's the strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. Going to count 1-2. Upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that one is lifted in the air. Frelick after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. New inning getting started. And now it's going to be William Contreras. And there's the strike.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Shota makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Bunting for a hit. Horner. And the bunt attempt doesn't work out. Two down, base is empty. Andrew Vaughn now. Flied out his first time. Ground ball right side, and that squirts through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Next for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins. There's the strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Vaughn off of first with 2 away. On the ground. Fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now the third baseman. First time up was a pop out. Foul ball there. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. That misses the zone. Now 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Here at Wrigley Field, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
High fly ball down the left field line. Collins sizing this one up, makes the grab, 1 down.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel.
And now the catcher
Amaya
comes up to him. Miguel Amaya. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. This one smoked out to left. Collins brings it in, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Up and
Ball.
in, and it's 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, but they lead it 4-0. Ready now for the 5th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Shota back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's in the dirt.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Let's go, Cubbies!
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it's gone. That one felt good. It's 4-1.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Here comes Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there. Strike one. That one the other way. Snags it. One down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off he'll find a hole.
Jackson Chourio up now. He became the 5th youngest player to start on opening day in the divisional era. Singy, can you name the others?
Well, Ken Griffey Jr. seems like a good guess for this one.
That's right. I'll give you the others. Adrian Beltre and Robin Yount.
Got it. Yount must be on that list twice because he was only 18 when he made his debut.
Exactly. Hot shot to third. Fires to first in time.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Bryce Turang.
2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Bryce Turang. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
In the air, left field, down the line. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But the Brewers get one back on the solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Dansby Swanson stands in. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Aaron Ashby preparing to come on if needed. Hall also getting ready. Inside, just missed. The shortstop takes the ball. That's in there. Left field. Collins settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there.
Now
That front
batting,
shoulder
third
coming
baseman,
open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Get another one.
Shaw stands in now and watches strike one. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Oh, 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Struck him out looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
So the lineup flips over, and now the first baseman, Michael Busch. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. And another ball. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And there's the strike. Inside, and that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. Just missed. Busch off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 and delivers outside. The other way, Ortiz. They take the force out, and that is the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers 1. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, William Contreras. That one's in there. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Brazier getting ready to go. Rogers getting cranked up as well. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Check swing, no appeal. Breaking ball misses
2-2.
down and away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one ripped, and it stays fair.
Love how he became a
The right
really
fielder,
tough out
number
with
10.
2 strikes right
Now,
there. Showed a willingness to
Freeway.
drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Shota Imanaga done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Here comes the
Cubs,
new arm for the Cubs, Drew
number
Pomeranz.
45.
And he's got a
Drew.
big-time breaking ball to contend with.
Pomeranz.
Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch
That's
misses for
inside.
ball 1. Nobody out, runner at first.
Let's go, Drew.
And that drops in for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back
Now
singles.
the
Nice
first
line
baseman,
drive to the pull
Andrew
side right there, but he didn't
Vaughn.
spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
And now here is Andrew Vaughn. That one
1-0.
misses. Ball 1. That's down
That's
and
a
in.
ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on.
2-0.
2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody
Up next for
out.
Milwaukee,
Hitting is really easy
left
for
fielder,
some guys. One
Isaac
thing that I can see already is
Collins.
bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that one
That's high,
upstairs,
that's a ball.
ball 1.
You need a strikeout and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's
Up next for
4-3.
Milwaukee,
Well, he was
The
a
third
little
baseman,
off balance. He got
Caleb
the front foot down, but was so
Irvin.
great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
First and second, no outs. Here's the third baseman. Little chopper rolls foul. That one in the dirt, and 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch
1-1.
down.
And fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is a big first out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Joseph Ortiz digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. The shortstop takes the ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter.
And now it's Christian Yelich.
0 for 3 in this one.
Just
That's a ball.
missed.
Well, don't count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Milwaukee.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and
Number
there's a new
26.
pitcher on the mound, Aaron Ashby.
And we all know about his
Ashby.
slider. It's just filthy, man, and one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Kyle Tucker
Leading off
getting ready
for
to
the
hit.
top.
He's already
The right
homered in
fielder,
this game.
Kyle Tucker.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Fought off foul. That one misses
1-2.
in the dirt. And that skips in the dirt. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting. the
Seiya
designated
Suzuki,
hitter,
the next
Seiya
come to hit.
Suzuki.
First pitch
Nope,
doesn't
ball.
find the zone.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
There's a strike.
Strike one.
Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Grant Anderson up and loosening in the pen. And a 1-1.
No, ball.
That one
That's a
missed.
ball. 3-1.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first
Now
base with a
batting,
quick
the
free
center
pass.
fielder,
Next to hit, Pete
Crow
Crow Armstrong.
Armstrong.
Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Suzuki, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is fouled back. Now snap throw to first.
Hey!
Suzuki dives back in safely. That's off the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner takes off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense
The
breathes
catcher,
a sigh of relief
Miguel.
because he puts pressure on
Oh,
everyone
fire.
if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Yo 1.
That's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Squirts away a little bit. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two outs.
Count is full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Nico Horner in the on-deck circle. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Cubs leave 1, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Chicago
We're in the
Cubs.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
54.
Ryan Brazier.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
Go.
Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for
Jackson
Milwaukee, the center
Chorio
fielder,
now at the
number
plate.
11,
1 for
Jackson
3.
Chorio.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And gone into the home run basket. And we're starting over. It's 4-4.
That's a clutch hit in a big moment. You can't ask for a better time to get a swing like that. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Brazier in his 8th season, 37 years young. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007. Outside low, and it's 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That'll fire up the dugout. Just like that, they move in front. It's 5-4.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now it's William Contreras. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
No balls, 1 strike.
To the right side, Horner gets it to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan Brazier gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the Cubs.
pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Caleb
Number 24.
Thielbar.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The first baseman, number 7, Andrew.
And here is Andrew Vaughn. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Frelick stands at first with 1 out. Step off throw to first, and he's back in easily.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside.
2-2.
Remember Mark Kotze was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Gets a piece and stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers. Inside. And it's 1-0. That one hooked foul. Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Abner Uribe.
Well, the best relievers
Now
love the
pitching for
opportunity to
Milwaukee.
come in and protect a tight
Number
lead
45.
late in the ball game. Some of them are
Abner
just wired different, so
Uribe.
we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Nico
Leading off
Warner.
for the Cubs.
It's amazing. We
The
get a chance to
second
talk
baseman, Nico
to a lot of opposing managers.
Warner.
This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And that's ripped for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and
The
got
batter,
something he
number
could
7.
handle. Off the bat, it was
Shortstop,
headed for the gap all
Gansby.
the way. And as a hitter, you love
One
seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
No outs. Runner at first. Swanson digs in. And downstairs.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Throw over to first. Corner back in on a dive. And that misses off the outside edge.
2 balls, no strikes.
And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Check swing, and he went 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing
third
away from the
baseman,
hitter,
number
blowing
6.
away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. First pitch misses. And that's downstairs and outside. Horner on the go. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him and end the inning.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Abner Uribe will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, D.L. Hall.
D.L. Hall.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Nice grab. Off balance feed, there's one. Double play.
Yeah.
What a twin killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Chicago
and a new
Cubs,
arm on the mound to start the eighth.
Number
Taylor
17.
Rogers.
Just trying to keep
Taylor
this one close here, and this is where a
Rogers.
bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for the
game.
Brewers,
Now the third baseman.
Caleb Durbin.
Let's go, Cubbies. Let's go.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
That's inside.
1-2.
Sit him down.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's downstairs.
Ball, that's down.
The count now 2-2. Just
Count's
misses
full.
with that one. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Sit him down.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Let's go, Chicago.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Now it's Christian Yelich. On the ground, right side. In time to Bush, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Brewers go down quietly as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners
The right
late in the
fielder,
ball
number
game like
30,
this. Positioned
Kyle
perfectly.
Tucker.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Pitching for
New
Milwaukee.
pitcher now, Jared Koenig.
Number 47,
Kyle Tucker, the next
Jared
Cub to hit.
Koenig.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that one hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Safe at second. He legs out the double.
2 hits for him in this one. Both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So
Now
a change
running at
being
second
made
base.
out at second. Entering is the
Number
pinch
1.
runner, Willie Castro.
Willie.
1 out,
Castro.
runner at second. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki, known for his late inning heroics. That one ripped, but foul. So the tying run at second. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, if he's going to do something
0-2.
special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just
Nope,
misses.
ball.
2-2.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Foul tip, and he hangs on. That's a strikeout. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects
1-2.
that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Great work out of the Brewer bullpen right there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cubs 4.
Pitching for the
We're
Cubs.
back. It's the top of the 9th. And
Number
there's a new
59.
pitcher on the mound. Andrew Kittredge.
Andrew Kittredge. Leading off for the Brewers,
Up now for
the center
Milwaukee,
fielder,
Jackson
number 11,
Chorio.
Jackson
He sent one out of here in the
Chorio.
7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
First
Oh,
pitch
that's it.
just misses. Kittredge, pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success.
That's a slider for a strike.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
Fly ball down the line. Castro hauls it in, and there's one away. And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch one?
I'm trying to get
The
him
batter,
comfortable.
number
I'm
2,
trying to recognize
second baseman,
what's he got today.
Bryce
What's he going to throw? How's he going to come
Perez.
at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
On the ground to third. And there's 2 down.
Go.
Now batting, catcher William Contreras.
2 outs, base is empty. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Ben Brown getting loose out there. Valencia also throwing. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Nothing across here this half. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cubs 4. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Trevor McGill.
Now pitching
I can't
for the
imagine
Brewers,
any save is an easy one.
Number
You're holding a
29,
small lead on the scoreboard,
Trevor
and you know those hitters are going to
McGill.
give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress.
Leading off
Let's see
for
what he's
the
got here to
Cubs,
try and close it
the
out.
catcher Miguel.
Well, 1-run game, and here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. That's towards center. Chorio in position. Squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman Nico.
He's 2 outs away. So here's Horner now. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That one out to right. Freeland grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder.
next,
Got to
for
put it
the
into
Cubs,
his highest
the
gear
shortstop,
and go a long
Dansby.
way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swanson, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Next pitch is outside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And the tying run is on base.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
The third baseman,
guy at the plate
number
was not
6.
going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw.
Well, you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Ball one there.
Ball.
This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.